There you go.
Start share
All
chat.
right.
And turn on the light. And exit. Get my bearings. Check the fuel levels. 1.6, so yeah, I need to fill that up. Alright, let's power everything. Oh, everything's on already, so kick that up. That's starting.
Need more gold.
If I'm not mistaken, I already have it blended. Yeah, I definitely have it blended already, so now we just... It's already at full. Alright. Yep, good amount of volume. Get this gas fuel or this combustion centrifuge spooled up because mine's not automated yet.
You should work on that.
I'm still trying to get my ore sorting system up and running.
One thing at a time, damn it.
Oh. I didn't have my ore sorting system up and running by the time I had 2 combustion centrifuges automated.
I'm already behind on needing a sorting system.
Okay. Getting there.
Alright. Oh yes, that's right. We need to finish scanning. Alright. Because why I found where to find the NOS, I need to still open that. Yeah, here we are. Select destination. Oh,
You find it?
knock sent to Timmy.
Oh,
Hole?
accepted.
Oh.
Open stream together. Stream together only supports Chrome and Firefox. Aha.
Were you using something else? Like Internet Explorer?
Judge me.
He's using Oprah.
Hey, at least I'm not using what is that crap that keeps on popping on my computer. I don't even know.
No.
So if you don't mind us asking, what are you using?
I was just using it. I'm loading Moxilla now.
I don't know if it was my system or yours that you broke up when you said the word. I guess you're being censored.
I'm using Edge.
Okay.
I might have said it lowly.
It's really, really hard not to judge you right now.
That's fine.
Wait.
I'm not a
Edge,
severe
the thing
techie,
that's
guys.
always installed, that its sole purpose is to download like Chrome.
All right.
That Edge.
Yes, that Edge.
Wait until you realize that I still have a Hotmail account.
Oh, I'm not going to judge you on that. I still do as well. I mean, I do have other emails, but I do have a
For sure.
Hotmail account. Get that up and running again. Get that up and running again. See where the heck I am in this. Oh, you're not processing anything. Does that mean you're done?
Okay.
I'm gonna not risk it and okay. Oh, that's right. That's right. It would be done because it processed while you guys were running and I didn't have to be on.
There you go.
So yeah, I
Another
have
side.
1.13 kiloliters of water.
Nice.
And how is my waste tank coming along? What
Really
pressure?
wasting time, but that's okay.
13.2 megapascals of waste, which it's only at 900 C. Okay. It's about halfway full.
And
Alright.
I
So we
think
got
this
the
is a big enough
iron,
area.
copper, gold, coal, silicone, and just 2 more.
Hmm.
Open that up. Pull this chip down here. This chip down here. Definitely going to be using that.
oh, what the heck?
What?
Having issues trying to log in on Twitch through Google Chrome right now.
Hmm.
Let me know when you're logged in and then I'll re-knock.
Understood.
Since I'm clearly the one who has enough computer cred to make it work.
Right?
Like, it was funny when I worked retail, they put in the self-checkouts and a lot of people had trouble with them. And at one point,
Right.
one of my coworkers calls me over and is like, all right, can you get it to work? I walked over and I literally touched the machine and it started to work. And he's going, what did you do? What did you do to make it work? I go, I literally touched it. You saw me. I felt his frustration because it's like, I literally walk up and touch it and it works for me and it doesn't work for him. What else are you supposed to feel other than frustrated at that moment?
Yeah.
For real. No, that's not gonna work yet. Oh yeah, it will.
Hello, Thomas.
Actually, not you. I want it in you. You're the better. And it's not steel. It's. Oh no, I do want it in you because you're the one who makes the frames. And grab the. Is there any iron? No, I
I
guess we
suppose
need to
you're
make more
going
iron.
for the normal sorters instead of the logic sorter right away.
Initially, because like I said, I am behind in needing to set it up.
Mm.
I do want to do a similar design to you, but
Yeah.
that's for later.
We- Yep. Four, five.
Okay.
10.
I have so much steel, but right now I'm actually needing just regular iron. Alright, let's see here. Oh, I'm 5 asteroids short. What do I
For
need to
what?
make asteroid? To make myself a hard suit.
Ah.
Steel, copper, and cobalt. Okay. Steel, copper, cobalt. Okay.
There we go. All right, all logged in on Google Chrome.
Nucky.
There it is.
Okay.
All right, now let's try and get this done.
Hmm.
Come on, where? There's the iron. Split it in half. Alright. Didn't want the silicone, I wanted the iron.
I think I put some stuff in here. No.
Yep.
Hmm. Let's see. 4, 10, 9,
So I need 30 KPA.
19.
Or 30 MPA, actually.
It's too bad Twitch dress doesn't propagate. Then again, it would be kind of OP.
Did you accept the doc, or did it reject it?
I accepted it. Did it not connect?
I did not see it connect. Let me try again.
Okay, accept.
Oh, there.
There we
There we
go.
go.
Yeah, sometimes Twitch is twitchy.
No way. State of the arts. Okay.
Mm,
Alright, there we
What
go.
if
Got me some
we?
more astroloy.
Here, since you're gonna be there.
Paint it blue as soon as it comes out.
Yay, we have an actual battery charger.
Nice.
congrats.
As creative is like, yeah, you would have had one a lot longer if you weren't such a dumbass.
Well, did Creative bother to tell you about his first stream on Europa?
Well, I mean, granted, but that was my second on this server even.
Filter critical. Waste tank critical. Air tank critical.
Well, I've also died
No, I don't think he has.
helping magic.
Mm-hmm. Alright, now I'm in a hard suit. Yay.
Congrats.
Oh yeah.
Put my EVA suit away.
Cheats.
Alrighty. Oh yeah, I need to make steel sheets.
I should just drop all of this ore. Into it.
I didn't say. Okay, there we go. It just took a moment. Alright. Leave that running. I'm probably going to come back to a mess. But let's go check on my rocket. It should be nice and full now.
How hard is heavy power cable to differentiate on the scanners? Oh, you can't really, unless you look at the branching structure. Okay.
What?
What?
Server lag caused me to do stupid things.
Oh.
Trying to grab the tablet and it grabs the ice instead of the tablet. Alright. So both of those are off. Everything is not connected. So
Okay. Need to go out there and find out what all else I need.
Hmm.
think I modified it, which is why it wasn't connected.
Okay.
Come on, server lag.
Still
There we go.
going strong.
Transformers, solar panels. Okay. Not much. Cool.
What did I do? I did break this. Let's go into the library and just load it back in. Yep, that's the code I'm looking for. Nice and pretty. Export it. Yeah, that's going to reach volatiles long before it does oxygen. Alright.
Ah,
I really don't like how that's dropping.
Hmm.
Come to here, we can come to here, we can come to here. Okay, I don't have to worry about it freezing.
What?
ah,
My fuel is dropping in temperature. Very
Mm.
slowly, but it is dropping in temperature. But it's at 225 Kelvin. It's got to get a lot colder to freeze.
Yeah.
It might turn to liquid.
that's 2 skulls in my lockers. Well, once this thing decomposes. He's starved.
Alright. Let's go check out. Oh, oh, oh. It's going to be a mess. It's going to be a mess. Get there and start cleaning it up. Yep. So many still frames
Oh,
or still
no.
sheets.
Anyone need active vents?
Not at the moment, but
Mm.
probably in the future.
Same here.
I'll figure out how to use them. I printed off way too many.
Mm.
I guess not way too many. I can use those for sure.
Are you aware of what I call the blender room?
I don't think so.
So, we did it on Mars because, I have a lot of ice to process for my rockets.
For sure.
And I always you waste so much thermal potential just melting it. Because
Yeah.
the ice crusher isn't a crusher, it's a melter.
Yeah,
And it takes power to melt them.
for sure.
So, why not, since you have areas of your base that need to be cooled, use heat exchangers and radiators to, como did he say, take the heat and put it into a room and then throw all the ice into that room and let the ice melt.
Right.
So you can gain all that thermal capacitance from the ice. And melt the ice a whole lot faster than the ice crusher will. And sure enough, the whole bit of ice just starts acting like it's in a blender. And I would not recommend being in the room when that is going on, because you'll be thrown
No
As
doubt.
long
around.
as you're a host.
Alright. So we call it the blender room, because you get thrown around like you're in a blender.
You know what? I don't like that. I'm gonna go get some more pipe for that.
Alright. Curious.
Like when Mage hosted Mars, I went into the blender room and I didn't get damaged at all.
Yeah, I was beginning to get frustrated because I was on my 3rd suit by the end of it, and they hadn't had to do with it at all. And then we realized I was the only one to take damage. So
Right.
we figured out that the host can take suit damage, but the guests are somewhat immune to suit damage.
Yeah.
Okay.
So how's your hobbit hole coming, Timmy?
Actually, not too shabby. Right now I'm working on stable solar power just for getting going. I know. Solar on Europa. What am I thinking?
Oh. It is a green energy, but which makes it forbidden for me to touch. But hey, when we go and play on Menace, where there is no solar or wind,
Oh
I,
God, yeah.
I will know what I'm doing. All right. Let's do it this way. Ores.
No, and I suspect we'll be doing a joint base that time then.
I'm not opposed to it. Lead and nickel.
If anything, kick magic away.
Hell, at this point I might be on that list.
I don't think so.
As long as you don't use as much power as magic does.
Like these 10 solar panels, it will get me rolling for quite a while. Even on Europa.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that's all right. Make more settlers. All right, so 1, 2, 3. Not really. Oh, those are others. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Yes, 10. I currently have, I think, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, I need 3 more. Gold and copper.
I was crunching some numbers on it. I think I can survive on like something like, I don't know, 50 plants in a closed loop.
Okay.
Oh, to get the volatiles you need to breathe?
Yeah, the volatiles, the water, you'd need probably about, I think for 3 or 4 players, you'd need probably about 10 wheat plants and then about 50 or 60 switchgrass.
So why wheat?
cereal bars.
We always prefer to go soy and potatoes.
I don't disagree with that. Wheat was just the food that I used for cereal bars because it's easy 125.
Oh, and we like Creative and I have talked about. I keep wanting to build a cereal ball factory.
Absolutely. It would be so easy.
Mm-hmm. I'm very sad that there's not an automated soy process.
Right? Or cocoa for that matter.
Yeah.
Or is there?
I don't know about cocoa, but there's not for soy.
If there
Well, what
is
about
for
for fern?
wheat, that's a good question. Did you just say make a pharmaceuticals company?
With drastically high prices.
I'm sorry, I have something called ethics, and I know that doesn't work in the real life, but
Hmm. Like I charge 500 gram ingot of stellite for 3 pills.
Oh, wow.
and and it's funny because it's like I'm the one who actually makes like the medical bay and just does it for free.
Yeah.
Down there.
Because I am looking forward to building the medical bay that can actually handle multiple species.
That's
Yeah.
crazy.
Because like one of the thoughts I had, which is like, oh no, that's something I have to think about, is I don't have to just worry about the cryopod. I also have to worry about out of the cryopod because you can't put them in the suit. So I have to think about they're going to leave the suit at some point.
Jeez.
Yep.
So I'm going to have
Welding?
the room atmosphere suitable for them, which my thought is just make a small room for the cryopod and they share the atmosphere.
Well, welding
see that.
during a storm is just a flashbang.
Welding during a storm. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Tracking.
Because my entire screen is just bright white whenever I weld for steel frame.
That means you are definitely not the right kind of cable. Now, how do I get to you safely in this storm?
Build a box around it. Oh, I hear the storm. Okay, yep, all my doors are closed.
Jeez.
Alright. There.
Okay, there's our heavy cable again.
Put that there. Will I have enough juice to finish this project? Nope.
Well, could a Larry of some kind interact with your body and place a battery?
I have no idea.
Good question.
You are the Larry expert.
Oh, I just noticed on my I remembered when I was on my moon base, uh, whenever I was standing like on top of a tray while the Larry goes by, that it always like throws an error of some kind,
Well, I
which
imagine a
could just
cargo Larry
mean
should be able to, like, see your backpack and change the filters on your backpack. I mean, that would be great.
That would be.
All right, I need more oxygen. Which, what I really need to do, which is what I originally planned, is I need to finish getting my sorting system up and running and have this large tank just pull the oxygen, and that way it has a higher pressure that it's pulling from. Because yes, it's great that I'm getting free oxygen from the environment and it's doing this mixing, but I'm only pulling from 32.6 kPa right now. Why the volatiles are at like 2.9 kilopascals.
mm, pretty big difference.
I mean, I kind of have the system already set up. I just need to, in fact, the big trick is I can just change where the
Mm.
plumbing is. So I can just connect this again, which this water pipe is going to be annoyingly in the way. But I can reconnect this pipe to this pipe, put the turbo pump to fill it right here, and then that fills that whole system, and this can still pull, but at a higher pressure. Just leave it running at full bore to help speed it up. Yeah. Alright, turn the chip back on to regulate it. Or I go and try to finish doing things. Alright. That's right, I need more shafts. Or chutes. And for that, I need more iron.
There, I'm done welding. Mm.
Like there's a very specific threshold in my base where the storm is.
Yep.
All right, all right. So that's fine. Let's see what we can connect up here.
Wall.
Alrighty. It's a pity I can't make my own furnace like I do with the ice melter.
Yeah.
Because sometimes the furnace just melts too slowly. Imagine me just having an entire room dedicated to smelting alloys.
Like having the actual room, the temperature that it can melt it at, or smelt it
And
at.
pressure.
Yeah.
Alright. There.
Okay. Alright. Sorters are placed. Still gotta do the stacker part, as well as finish the chutes, and wiring everything up.
And having the sort of computer. Or did
Yep.
you already do that?
Nope, not yet. I also need to finish constructing the last 3 silos. I wished on the system you could actually look like on the atmospheric tablet and see how many cells your room is.
That would be nice.
Because I'm getting worried that my one room is getting very close to the room limit.
Not good. Um. Oh, I still need more flat walls.
And tomorrow I'll have to remind my mother-in-law that her subscription has run out and she needs to resubscribe. Right, chutes are placed. Now I'm going to need 10 stackers and then a crap ton of cable. And you can go ahead and start printing cables for me. Alright, while you guys are doing your thing, let's go see how the gas mixing is going. Oh, good, it's done. Shut off mix. Turn you back on. Okay. Alright, that's probably not going to be enough cable, but it's a start. Yeah, definitely not gonna have enough cable.
No, with that attitude.
Well, I'm just gonna have to print more. That's the attitude. Okay. Boom. There we go. How's your pressure looking? Actually, I don't need to. I can actually just look it right there. 45.6. Let's go check what the actual mixing tank looks like. Yep, that would be a problem. I'll have to increase the mixing tank capacity.
Oh.
Let's take a look at how much is in there. So currently, the number of moles in the rocket is about 36,000. I only have my tank mix about 15,000 at a time.
Mm.
When it's done, I'll look at the pressure and tell how much the pressure is when it's at its thing, and then determine what's a better safe limit.
Okay.
Alright. Cables. I mean, if I was more clever, I would as my boss would say, if I was one of the cool kids, I'd just go and build a large insulated tank to put all the fuel in. And then I wouldn't have to worry about that type of thing.
Yeah.
Admittedly, I am kind of missing the Mars setup with the printer that automatically prints stacks of 50 cables.
I don't even have that made over here. I could.
I have got to get a suit filler going soon.
Suit filler.
Like a tank filler.
Canister. Okay.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, you mean what I know. Not really. So we need power to you.
Alright, let's do another bit of 50 cables. Yeah, what I'll do to deal with the storage issue or the wall issue is after I get this built, I'll move my deep miners and my combustion centrifuge, and then I'll build this into its own room so I don't have to worry about this room becoming too large.
Hmm.
Yeah, I definitely need to do a better job with the oxygen. I know how, I just need to take the time to set it up, and I'm not feeling that at the moment because I'd have to stop the process.
Understandable.
Which actually, I'm not sending it on a mining mission, I'm just sending it on an exploration mission. That should be more than enough fuel. Alright.
You never know. You might need more fuel.
It's almost there, so it's like, I'm just trying. Me waiting is just topping off the tank.
Yeah, we're gonna have another skull soon.
What'd you do?
I'm just running out of air.
Do you need air?
No.
Because I got volatiles to spare.
I understand. I am punishing myself for screwing up. If that makes any sense.
Yes, yes, it does. Alright. Open the hangar door. And launch. Alright, it's going to be about 5 minutes to get to its target.
Okay.
And then the amount of time it's going to take to scan. Then I'm going to go to the location and do the scan so I get better mining.
Okay. Where'd the body go?
Look around for 55-gallon drums marked fireable asbestos. Or an endangered plant.
That's not good. That was everything. That was all my gear. That was
Wait, did you just die and you can't find your body?
yeah.
Do you have a tracker?
On my
just died.
body.
He's on emergency suit. And it responds in with a tracker.
Alright, so the
It
tracker
does
was...
respawn?
No.
Oh, no. So
So give me a second.
oh boy.
Copper and gold. Or gold.
Maybe it glitched up out of the base?
There it is. Alright.
Don't see it.
Tracking chip in. Alright, so... You are about 20 meters from it.
It must have gone into the floor somehow, maybe?
Mitch,
Or
could
do I
you try
just
and
not see
direct
it?
Timmy to
I don't know which one
like
is
try
him.
and oh,
So I'm going to go to him.
alright.
Because according to this, he's basically
mean-
right on top of it.
Oh.
Alright, and that tells me he built further out. Is that a giant crater that Creative built, or
What do you mean?
by your base there's a big ass hole, and I'm wondering if you mined it out, blew it out, or if that
Oh,
was
over there? Or that?
I'm long past it, so it's hard for me to articulate it to you now.
Long past it.
Yeah, I don't
Alright.
have any silicon to.
I see your body.
You see it?
Yeah.
Can you dump the stuff? Like, wait a minute, are you above my base? Oh, there goes my battery. Here comes another skull, apparently.
Here you go.
Oh, there it is.
And there's some stuff up here.
Yeah.
There's your battery. There you go.
Oh yeah, and he's gonna still die. This is not gonna work. I don't.
You didn't switch the suit.
I did just switch the suit. The tank is dead, remember?
You need a respawn. Oh, you do have a respawn. Hmm. You do have the ice crusher for your
Yeah, I
tank
was
filler.
just trying to get it going.
All right, putting your crowbar in the.
There he goes again. Ah. Well, at least the body dropped here now. Okay. The
Pretty nice hidey
resources.
hole.
I'm trying. Why can't I grab you now? That is weird. Because you grabbed him? Is that why? Weird. There we go.
Whoa, that was some ragdoll physics.
Right. Okay, rather than putting on the emergency suit, I am just going to maintain, or rather than putting on my suit, I am going to maintain with this emergency suit as long as I have to until I can get a tank up. Holy crap.
Well, you don't need a tank. You just need pipe
Some pipe,
and the
yeah,
pipe utility.
yeah.
And then huzzah, you got a canister filler.
There you go.
Okay.
Hmm.
Thank you, thank you.
So she needs electronic parts. Okay.
Okay, so there's that. And there is plenty of ices over here to do this with.
Yep.
Hmm.
Come on.
So where's that thing?
What thing?
There you go.
No, mage.
Okay. Thank you guys.
No problem. Alrighty.
That big hole that you said there was.
Now, I'm flying towards you and at the base, so I'll be able to point it out to you.
All right.
Of course, the sun is now setting. Ah, there it is. Right here.
Right where?
Can you see me? I see you. I'm towards my base.
Isn't that the spot that I blew you up with?
Maybe?
Oh, wait, there's another one. Otherwise, mine.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's not my base. That's the shop.
Anyways,
That's
gotta
my
work
base.
on.
Okay, well, not the greatest, but we're doing better now. Okay.
So, exactly how far do I need this to be?
But yeah, that setup is surprisingly efficient. Alright, come over and check my rocket. Who is at the location?
I'll
Discovered.
probably do something
Alright.
like this. Or is
That's
this
right.
too close together?
I was in the middle of this when we went on the rescue mission.
So, one like that then. Yeah.
I guess I really should get the medbay up sooner than later.
No, this Cerulean doesn't need a med bay. He needs to learn himself to live.
Yeah, don't you know it's supposed to evolve to take care of the atmosphere? Just lives in a vacuum. This is acceptable.
Oh, it's great.
I mean, we're not supposed to live in a vacuum?
Apparently
Wait,
bad
did you
things
guys
happen.
bring me my other skull?
What other skull?
The fourth one that was in the locker.
I did not touch any skulls.
Oh, so I have 5 skulls.
Hmm.
Why I applaud ambition, beating magic isn't exactly what I would recommend as an ambitious goal.
Well, I'm sure I still have more.
No, I think 5. I think you don't have 5 of them. At last I checked, but I mean, we
Well,
could
you
count.
you should be at your base by now.
Oh yeah, I'm already back down in the Hobbit Hall, trying to finish this sorting system.
Hmm.
Because my ore sorting is already backlogged as it is. So the sooner I can get this up, the sooner I don't have to worry about that problem, and it'll be easier for me to access my resources. So doing projects like building the Shrine of Failure will be quite easier.
And you got to figure out why everyone died.
That's going to be a challenge. Because I haven't been around for all of them.
I was actually going to start throwing signs up on mine.
Well, that was always like, I wasn't expecting people to die as quickly as they did, because the original idea was to make a shrine with pedestals to put your skull on, and you were supposed to put a sign on how you died.
For sure.
But then Creative goes and starts dying in mass on the first stream. At first, we were thinking it was due to his unique physiology, and then we realized no, he just didn't realize your battery dies quickly on Europa.
So used to nuclear battery.
But
Didn't
at
even
the
think
same
about checking
time,
it.
it was the first time he played Cerulean, so we were like, is this because you're an alien?
Right.
I still sort of chuckle my first droid bit. I was on Europa, but like partway through, I'm like, I want to keep a chicken alive, because I hadn't done the chicken since the chicken apocalypse.
Oh God.
But by the time I'm like, yeah, I feel like keeping a chicken alive, the eggs were almost dead, so I had to really quickly make a system to keep a chicken alive and to hatch the egg. And I hadn't been growing any plants, so I had to real quickly grow some wheat. The first 2 chickens died of starvation, but the third one survived.
Nice.
I have no lead. Can I build transformers?
Do you have the Allspark?
I can. Yeah, why not?
Alright, iron. Iron.
Wait. What's that thing that just turns all like matter or whatever into like whatever transformers are made out of?
The Allspark.
Oh. Really?
I think he's talking about transformium, which is made through one of the elders' bomb
It's like a
things.
big seed thing.
Yeah, the
like
seed
just-
bombs.
Oh, must be in one of the later movies.
Yeah. It's definitely not OG Transformers.
I stopped watching after the third one. Right, the last one is, of course, uranium, because I'm disappointed that we have uranium in the game, but there is literally no use for it.
Yeah.
And I believe Timmy was talking about making a mod that actually gives uranium uses.
I'm gonna have to learn how to mod first, but yes, I would love to do that.
I should share him the videos I sent you to keep track for me, because I found some videos that basically teach you how to mod stationeers.
Nice.
On Wednesdays, when my friend is feeling up to it, he comes over and we learn Godot.
Okay.
And I'm hoping at some point that will give me the knowledge that I need to actually mod it, because I have several mod ideas.
For several games.
Yeah, for several games.
Well, yeah.
I also have ideas to make several games.
I went to Champlain. Okay.
Go ahead.
Go ahead. Oh,
You were saying something.
I went to yeah, Champlain College, which used to be a business school, but now they sort of pride themselves on their gaming design.
Gotcha.
And it is a toxic community.
Oh, I can imagine.
They're
Why?
like so competitive, it's ridiculous.
Mm.
So you guys do realize this is a liberal arts college, right? I'm just checking.
That's what they say they are.
Do they
I
even
didn't realize
be?
how like savage the gaming community could be against each other.
You see, there seems to be like 2 pockets of community. There's one
Like
that is
cutthroat
literally
even.
there's one that's literally like you can do no wrong. If you're trying to make a game, you're doing good. And then there's the others like, oh, how dare you use this to make a game? And
It's not really going to be the power source that I need in there, but it'll work.
My aim is to just be a tiny indie dev that just does a few niche games and completely flies under the radar of people who do AAA games.
Those are the best kind.
Yeah. Because, like, one of the games I have thought about is inspired by stationeers. Because I like how you have all these different systems. Now imagine doing that for a magic system. Like, you're trying to build your wizard tower and you have to manage all the different magical components and systems.
Sure.
Alright. Everything is wired up. Let's power everything on and make sure it doesn't blow my
That's
system.
all steel.
Oh, that is a solid point, actually. Okay. Power draw right now is only 2.7. That is not going to pop the system. This sorting system is not going to end up taking 2 kilowatts.
I kind of like the look of the emergency helmet more than the regular helmet.
Yep, it's a pity it decays.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Well, that's what I needed.
Well, I gotta make more steel sheets.
Alright, let's go check out the rocket. It's been scanning for a while. And it's only discovered 3 of 9. It's about ready to discover 4. There's the silicone, there's the NOS ice, and there's the dangerous ice. Sweet. Let it finish 2 more cycles to unlock a 4th location. Timmy, were you on when I discovered the Lost Moon and talked about its ice composition?
I don't believe so.
The Lost
So,
Moon?
that's the location's name, is Lost Moon. It's got
Okay.
it's
Oh.
got 3 potential sites that it can spawn. It's got large asteroid or large silicon asteroid, which has a composition of 0.5 silicon, size of 3 to 8, density of 4 to 8, and richness 2 to 3. It's got NOS ice, size 3 to 5, density 3 to 5, richness 3 to 6, the composition of 4 moles of oxygen, 4 moles of nitrogen, and 16 moles of nitrous. And then it's got dangerous ice, size 4 to 7, density 4 to 8, richness 3 to 4, and oxygen 2, volatiles 21, NOS 1.
I am apparently not allowed to use my laptop anywhere except for right next to the electronics printer. It keeps on spawning there.
Oh, you have a
Oh,
server
desynced.
Yep.
Do I
Yeah.
have to reload?
Yeah.
Okay.
Alright, start surveying.
That was an interesting little glitch.
Yep.
Happened with Magic a couple times.
Oh, it should shut off the scanner when I move. Okay. So that's going to take a while because to get 1,000 scans, that's a lot of scans.
Thomas.
I know it's supposed to be Thomas the Train, but I keep wanting to say Thomas the Tank.
Hmm.
Cool.
Mm.
Experiment alchemy. I'm kind of curious because that almost seems like it's a actual. Nope, that's a. That's sad because that's actually not a bad name, but nope, it was a bot.
I might have to actually reload the game, which is fine.
Oh, it kept on teleporting it.
Now I've got a whole bunch of null reference exception errors on the side of my screen.
Oh. Mm. Okay, so I got that. I need. You.
Alrighty,
Though I probably want
let's
powered.
go get the computer.
Electrum Invar.
Sorting motherboard. Alright.
Mm.
Let's see, outward mode is definitely 0. Okay.
Alrighty. Coal. And let's just close all that to make it easier to see.
That's that.
Coal. Silicone.
Search. Door.
Messages can only be processed on the server.
Oh yeah, that air threw a bunch when Magic was doing sorter work before. I'm pretty sure.
Gold.
All right, I'm gonna jump out again. Exit to desktop this time.
Why?
We still
Because I
having
was still
issues.
throwing that null reference the whole time.
Oh,
Copper.
Here's hoping. You, sir, has said a banned word. Not to knock you.
mm-hmm.
Uranium.
What did he say, Spatchcock?
He said cheap views on this link.
Um,
But it wasn't a link. It was like remove the space in parentheses.
yeah.
I wonder if Twitch is going to address the viewbot issue, because one of the Twitch guys who was not very popular flat out admitted he paid for like 8,000 views.
Jeez.
And he's like, it's not illegal. They're not doing anything to me, so why wouldn't I do it?
Hmm.
And everybody's waiting to see what Twitch does about it, because he basically, if they don't do anything, then everybody loses faith in the system.
No.
And by everybody, I mean the advertisers who pay.
There we go. Yeah, that is the problem. Or at least that's the only problem that they'll see. Oh, I am such a Nimrod. Okay.
Why?
Because I was trying to make stuff and all of my ingots were on me.
That,
Hmm.
yeah. Silver. You know, I really I really need to get the logic sorter going, so I only have to do this one time. But they really should put the ores at the very top of the list instead of towards the bottom.
Yeah.
Because, let's be real, when I see people using sorters, 90% of the time, it's to sort ores. Ores and ices.
Yeah.
Alright, there we go.
Well, that's pretty much all you have to use it for, because you don't need to really or the average people don't really need to sort uh like just items in general.
Which, again, they should put it at the top of the list, because that's what most people use. Okay, I did put a manual system in. Let's see if I did this right. Cool. And that should go to
Oh wait,
copper.
that's all flat wall, isn't
Cool.
it?
Yep.
Power low.
That needs
Oh,
steel and sealed.
yep.
And
It's the 90-minute mark.
yeah.
What about it?
It's 90-minute mark. I need to change my battery. Because the nuclear battery lasts 3 hours, and at 90 minutes, it's at the halfway point. And rather than it yelling at me and flashing and all that, I just changed the battery. Alright. One, two, three, four, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's gonna be a lot. I do
Wait.
not want to think about what would happen if I deconstructed my vending machine that is literally full of orbs.
Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Try it.
No.
Oh.
I already did crazy thing that you suggested today. I'm not going to do another one.
Well, you were in creative mode. That wasn't crazy.
Which is why it was okay to do something crazy.
Okay.
So you're saying if you were in creative mode right now for like 5 minutes, you'd do it?
If I was in a creative world that I could then reload. Because the issue is I don't want to clean up the mess it's going to cause.
Hey, there's a Larry that can pick up items off the ground.
In areas it can reach.
It just means that you need to print what, like 100 rails?
Because one reason I want to do all this is so I can move my system and have it in its own dedicated room. If it was in its own dedicated room, it'd probably be a whole lot less of a no. But it would be a huge mess to have it go all over here. Because this is still part of the original getting the Hobbit hole started, so nothing's really organized and it's just haphazard.
What code is on this?
Latency is really bad tonight.
Oh, they don't have card. That's why they can't activate. They're trying to. Haha. Okay, cool. There we go. So if I go get my steel frame, a couple steel sheets, this should be good.
And why I do not believe I will get to it tonight, sadly. I do now have incentive to get the centrifuge automated. Because now that I have the sorting system built, the only reason I'm not going to leave my system running when I log out is because I don't have anything to empty and restart the centrifuge.
Makes sense.
Because I have power for the most part managed. It does need me to go top off the fuel tank every once in a while, which is another code I need to work on, is the whole filling tanks when they're needed.
Is that before or after you have the whole control room built?
It's probably going to be before I build the control room.
Because I feel like the control room, you'd probably have to have that built before doing a lot of stuff, because then you won't have to go back and change
I don't
code.
disagree with your assessment. However, the need of that system is going to be needed before I get the control room up. But it will also help shape the control room when I build it. It's just a pity we can't get mods to work, because that modular console would probably be perfect for that control room.
Yeah.
What do you mean you can't get mods to work?
We've tried, we don't know who or what it is, but we've tried with one of us having mods, and even when we have the same list in the same order, it won't let other people join. Although, recognizing you have more experience with that, we might want to eventually try again.
Yeah.
Because, like, one of the mods I enjoy running is the nuclear recipes, where you can actually make an RTG. It's stupid expensive, but worth the effort.
Yes.
And it gives uranium a purpose.
Yep. I know that one.
Which is why I like running it, is I like uranium to have a purpose. As opposed to just junk that you mine up and it has no use. Naturally mined uranium at least has the use of, it can give you a lot of pollutants. But deep mine uranium literally has no purpose.
Yeah.
I also enjoy the infinite paint and the network painter.
For sure, for sure. And we've got vacuum sealed solar. Yeah.
Nice. So were you able to get the radio mod up and running?
Yeah. And working.
How does it sound?
And consoles. So, oh god, it sounds so weird. The sounds
Does it
are
sound like an
changed by the
intercom?
Well,
atmospherics.
That's how
So if
sound
you're in a vacuum,
does.
you can't speak to each other.
Yeah, that's how sound
yeah.
works.
Absolutely. No,
already.
it works really well. It's amazing, actually.
So does it
Like, if
sound
the
like
room-
you're talking on a radio, or?
Intercom.
Yeah.
It sounds like you're talking on a radio when you're talking through the radios, yes. It
Okay.
sounds more like you're in the same room when you're in the same room. And the more interference there is on the radios and all that good stuff.
Okay, sweet. So I guess that scripting idea can work.
Yeah.
What's that?
So as you know, because you were the subject of one of them that I want to do, I kind of want to do tutorials. And
Yes.
I have a Venus world that's a test chamber. Very much looks like a test chamber. And
Okay.
one of the script ideas is I'm in there building stuff, and creative's the guy on the intercom.
Ah, gotcha.
With the entire script of, oh no, I'm in smoggy California, which is one reason why it's on Venus, is during the day the room looks like it's got smog in it.
Sure.
And it's no, I'm on Earth training to go to space. So it's the tutorials are framed as no, I'm going through space training.
Gotcha. Okay. That's pretty cool. Oh, that's canister is starting to cool down. I'm gonna have to heat up that tank if there's a canister in there.
Yes, because unfortunately they don't have a insulated canister filler.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. I can take care of my water issues. And actually, I had a couple candy bars. I might as well eat what I have.
Yeah, there's part of me that wishes you can process, like I haven't even looked into it, wishes you can process chocolate automatically, because then you can make chocolate cereal bars, and you
Right?
can be Space Willy Wonka.
I like it.
Oompa, oompa, doobity doo. Oh, that would be another funny one to do, is have this chocolate factory on Europa, and the way you do the tutorials is you stage like magic or creative screwing up, and then you have the Oompas come out and sing the lesson of what they did wrong. I might not be
This
creative enough to write that songs, but it'd be like the whole, oh, if you don't find a tank filler, you are doomed.
right?
I could totally see this being done to something like that.
Yeah.
The other one is Dumb Ways to Die. Dumb
Nice.
ways to die. And you just keep showing all the ways that you can die. Or
About 1,000 ways to, or
I was just gonna
1,001
say,
ways to die.
1,000 ways to die. Oh, is my vending machine finally empty? Yay! Alright. I can dismantle you now. Crowbar.
Insulated passive vent.
Andrew. There we go. And you will go in the locker for later. Alright. Let's go see how the scanning rocket is doing with its objective. Oh, it's at 710 out of 1,000. Wait a second. That might have been just me reading it wrong. Oh, okay. Oh, I see. Because this one's out of 300, not 100, so each scan is 10%, not 30% like the rest. Gotcha.
No.
Because the further you go out, the more things take. And this one has a density of 4.84, a richness of 6, and a size of 2.88. I'm not exactly sure what any of that means. Let's see here. Okay, size increases the base yield and decreases the degradation rate of density and richness. Base yield 11. Density degradation is 0.003. Richness degradation is 0.122. Richness provides a short-term bonus to the yield. Richness is increased by 1,758 from 11 to 199. Whatever that means. And density affects the total resources available and mining speeds. Estimated total resources 30,000, mining speed 8 seconds.
Nah, I can't leave that there. That's nuts.
And in 22 more scans, I will get the 1,000 mining, or the mining boost 25 for the 1,000% scan.
Nice.
And I'm also tempted to scan the large silicone asteroid. Which actually, I should just do the one over here, because it's closer. 2 to 4, 2 to 5, 1 to 2.
Wait.
Okay, so it's large, so it's 2 to 8, 4 to 8, and 2 to 3. But yeah, I might as well just mine it closer to home because that would be faster. So call things out. We have copper, gold, silicone, pollution, which comes with nitric oxide, but only like a pitiful amount. We have volatile condensate, that's 22 moles volatiles, 2 moles pollutant. We have a poor iron asteroid, a rich iron asteroid, and a nickel debris. We have water sprout that does 12 moles water per ice, and then we have an oxygen vent that does 22 oxygen. And then we have a carbon. And we come to the next location, which is this moon. Silver, cobalt, lead. And then iron, copper, and silicone all in the same cluster. And then the Lost Moon's ice clusters. Okay.
Yeah. Figured as much.
So I have found most of the resources we care about. Alright, 11 more scan points. Or 11 more scans, not scan points. And the rocket's at 72% power, but the auxiliary has not been touched.
There we go. That is probably the biggest problem with trying to send hidden lines through small channels is you always miss one gap.
Mm-hmm.
That's where T-scanner is helpful.
Damn Skippy.
Yeah, once I get my deep miners up and running, I switch it from ground penetrating radar to T-scanner. I wish there was a hotkey to turn on and off the goggles.
Same. Okay, so we've got that.
Like,
I
that would
guess
be an
growing
interesting
food should
mod.
sort of be a new.
Just mod that you can add that command.
Yeah,
All of a sudden, it's like the
for
number
real.
one. It'd be like the number one downloaded mod on the workshop. Wait, what? Yeah, all it does is add it where you can push assign a key to turn on and off your sensor lenses. Most popular downloaded mod for the game. Maybe we should make that a feature. You think?
For real.
Like, is there a button that you could quick switch the advanced tablet, or do you have to open it up and toggle it?
Open it up.
That's another one that would be, like, incredibly helpful, is to have a hotkey to switch which cartridge you're using on your advanced tablet.
For real.
And that's another mod I would like to use, is the one that has it where the advanced tablet has more than just 2 slots.
Okay, so we've got some dorms.
Alright, one more scan left, and then we can bring you home for a retrofit. Idle. Map. Go. Oh, it'll take less time to get. Well, it's estimated to take less time to get home, but it will still take more time because landing does not get calculated right in the ETA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I have basically 750 seconds of fuel. So I think I'll be good on fuel. Oh, and I can shut off the scanner. Alright, the hangar bay is open.
Let's see here. Let's
I almost
lit
feel like
out.
teasing creative, going, "Oh, look, it's day 261. 300's coming up."
Mm-hmm.
'What's that all about?
300 was when we decided to close the Mars.
I wasn't ready for it.
But I'm happy to stay on Europa because I'm not having to deal with Magic's shenanigans.
Mm-hmm.
Does Magic not like playing on Europa?
Oh, uh, the big issue is I was in charge of the power on our Mars base.
Okay.
I literally, one day I go, okay, I'm going to solve the issue, and I put 12 kilowatts onto the grid.
Okay.
Within an hour, it wasn't enough.
What?
That's all magic.
And now you can see where I'm like, can we move on to the next planet? I'm getting tired of this.
I don't understand.
Yeah, he was using like he even
Like, we
added
don't
more
understand
wind
how he
turbines
used that much.
on just on his line as well.
Yikes. That's different.
Mm-hmm.
He was using well above more than what me and Mage was using for
Because,
Gotcha.
power.
like, I'm going to be perfectly honest. I had no, like, yeah, there was a tiny inconvenience having creative as the base mate, because I had a system where I needed pollutant, but it was just a pet project while he was building a much more important system. So it's like, all right, that
Sure.
one's put on hold until we have enough pollutant to spare. I
Right,
understand
right, right.
that. But Magic
And
is
then
just like literally having to stop like every half hour to improve the power system.
Mm.
All right, toss you. Open you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna need. Actually, I don't need a house.
Mm. So I'm gonna do
Yeah, I wanted to look at that real quick. Okay, so even with my sorting system up and running, I'm still only using 3.52 kilowatts.
you know.
Maybe I should have been paying attention to my steel sheets being produced over here.
Yeah, that can happen.
They're all over the floor.
You don't need a. I never have to.
You don't need a stacker. What? What?
You need to get through the door? Nah. You can click like 200 times and then you can go through the door.
Stacker's a 7-letter word.
Wait. Yeah. Is this too much sterling? Definitely. Do I care? No.
What was the total reagents that could go in the combustion centrifuge?
3,000. Why?
Because I'm
You're
actually
coding
writing
it?
code.
Wow. Better now than never. Deep emitters on. Okay.
Throttle.
Heavy. Mm. Mm.
Alright. If reagents is well, if reagents is greater than skip. Save throttle to 0, save combustion limiter to 0. Check RPMs if RPMs is greater than 0. Skip if it is 0. Open. Okay. 1, 2, 3.
Mm. Okay. Mm. I see a rocket landing.
Thanks for the warning.
Well, you had your door closed.
No? Still makes a thud when it lands.
Ah.
There's the flame.
Alright.
Send that out. And let's empty the fuel tank. And no pollutant or volatile ice this again. Interesting.
Hmm.
Alright. That code's shutting it down.
Mm.
B.
Oh man.
Alright, stress is 0, RPM is... Alright, so it comes in. branch. 9 is not equal to 0. Okay, that's not working like it's supposed to. Alright, creative. Need a second set of eyes.
Okay. Do.
Oh, wait, that's... That's a problem right
Figuring.
there. I want to come into here and go. I want to actually go.
There it
Make
is.
that 150. One, two, three, four, five, 6, 12. Alright, let's see if that was the issue. Okay. So we should see it go up to 150 RPM. And then it should throw the limiter to full. Which I may actually change it to if the stress isn't at 0, don't touch the... Let's see if the code works as intended anyway. Alright, the throttle limiter... Oh wait, because I think I do have it where if the stress is above 0, it won't change anything. So it should have to wait till stress is done, and then we should see it throttle up and limiter up. I actually want to pay attention to the RPM because I arbitrarily set what I thought would be a decent value. Alright, stress is now 0. So I'm not sure why things didn't change. Alright, while I'm at it, let's change this to 270. Alright, take a look at the code and tell me why the combustion limiter isn't going up now that stress is 0.
Hmm.
I need to put one more space. Did I count wrong?
Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
Oh. That would do it. I think I see what I did wrong. No, that's still not working. Because after it's done checking the opening sequence, it should jump 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You know what? Let's remove the relative and just say go to line 15. Let's try doing it that same thing down here. Come to here. It's supposed to branch if stressed. Jump to line 33. 23. 8. 33. Stress is at 0, correct?
Yep. I seen that you had a bunch of not equal 0.
Yeah. So
then if it
stress
equals
does not
0, then it'll right to throttle 10 and right to the combustion limiter 0.
Yep, and it's doing that. But then, after it re-stabilizes, it should go to B25. Or to line 25.
Try putting a yield between, like, right in front of that branch greater than 150, like just on line 24. Put a yield there.
Nothing. Because if I'm understanding this right, line 19 just basically says, hey, if the system is stressed, skip everything else and let yourself get to equilibrium. The next line, line 20, is, hey, if you're not spinning, start spinning. And here's the starting setting. Which then instantly stresses the system, which makes it loop around. And then when stress is 0, it should go branch greater than. Wait, did I have it?
Wait a minute.
Do I have this?
How is it supposed to get out of... How's it supposed to get out of, like, that for like between that first section, but lines 2 to 12. How was it supposed to get out of there once it started spinning up?
Two to 12.
Yeah, how was it supposed to get out of there
Branch
to?
greater than. If 3,000 is greater than the number of reagents, jump to line 15. Which actually, that should actually be 2.
But there is not. There is no. Wait. If that is greater than that.
Because the only time that the reagent should be less or greater than 29.99 is when it's full. So it's load reagents. If it's not full, jump to line 15. And the fact that we have it with throttle 0, limiter 0, it's getting to line 21 and 22. And branch.
You must really not like using less than. Like branch less than whatever.
I'm trying something different.
Right. So.
Because we have branch greater than if 150 is greater than B, skip this next line. When it's a when so when RPMs, let me double check that. Yeah, when the RPMs are dum da dum 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 dum
What?
dum 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 dum. How do I say it? I have it checking RPMs, but I had the load RPMs in a loop that it doesn't see. Dum 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 dum. You need to load the variables before you do the jumping around. That's what I was doing wrong. Let's see if this stresses itself out too much or if this works, because if this works, it should work.
If this works, that is so little code compared to mine.
Yep. Because like I said, I'm doing it, I know how you did yours, so I was trying to do it differently. So basically,
And
I just...
it's going down.
What? Yep.
It works.
So, I basically, you saw it, I have it checked to see whether it's full. If it is full, it just tells it to throttle down. When the RPMs stop, it's to open. I think that's a fairly simple code. And then, when reagents are empty, it should spool back up. Did I do that part right? Because I'm not sure now. Alright. Oh wait, if I do it this way, it's going to empty out 1, and then it's just going to restart.
So you should probably read if it's open and reagents is whatever, like less than 3,000, then jump or add those together or whatever, and then jump back to the start.
We want to reload. Let's go. Actually, let's go to jump unload. And we come all the way down and we'll go unload.
Now, what I gotta just hope for is once you switch that to using NOS, it just doesn't work at all.
Oh, it won't work with NOS. I have to tune it for NOS.
Yeah, but like, I gotta hope that you just setting it to 10 throttle, leaving it to spin up the entire time, makes it not, or like makes it overstress and lock up with NOS fuel. That's what I gotta hope. And then I have to hope that my chip works better with NOS.
Alright, so I added a little unload loop where it opens and then it will check the reagents, and if the reagents is greater than 1, it will just keep going into the unload loop. Which, I mean, and other than that, it goes to start. Okay.
Mm.
But there, I've coded my centrifuge. Happy?
No.
I'll do more elaborate code on the centrifuge when I have better mind space for it. But hey, I did it with how many minutes to spare in the stream?
3.
So, and I didn't even start it till like 45, so yay.
Yeah.
But yeah, very simple code. I should get more elaborate with it, so that way it doesn't matter what fuel you put into it. But I need to understand the centrifuge better on what causes stress to be able to do that. But this was
But
just
since
based
it
on...
works, you're probably not going to touch it for quite a while.
No, like, I'm literally planning on going and sending a mining ship to get NOS, specifically to run the centrifuge off of NOS. Which then will force me to change the code. Because right now the code is just mimicking how I brought the system up manually. I'm very curious to see it spooling down. But for that, I'll have to wait for the reagents to get super high. Or I can real quickly force it by changing the number real quick to a smaller number.
Like 100.
And then see if it works. Alright, there we go. It turned off the throttle. It's slowing down. The stress is building up. I'm not sure if that matters, though.
It doesn't.
I will probably fix it because I'm not going to like that sound. It is kind of sad that just shutting the throttle off utterly causes problems, but if you just shut it off, it doesn't. Which kind of makes me want to run it from a housing, because if I run it from a housing, I can just tell it, shut off the centrifuge until the RPMs are 0. Wow, it's taking forever to stop that last 20-ish RPMs. Is there such thing as a brake? Nope, no brake. Take a load off. I don't remember which achievement is that. Is that getting in a sleeper?
Suit.
Ah, suit storage.
Suit. Yeah.
Hey Timmy, what you been up to? You've been awfully quiet.
And maybe muted? Or headset died?
I don't like how it takes forever to stop. There's got to be a better way to stop it.
Once it actually is completely full, it takes like a few seconds for it to stop.
Well, like it's on 2 RPM and it's taking forever to not be at 2 RPM. If I just shut it off, it would slow down much faster.
Hmm.
Makes me wonder what would happen if the way I shut it off is by shutting off the gas going into it.
Pretty sure I asked about that. Yeah, if you could have just the throttle just static full and then change the gas input to like turn it off and all that, or like slow it down.
0.5
That was,
RPM,
that was the question I asked you
and
before.
I think I said I'm not sure. I don't regulate the pressure that way. Yeah, tomorrow what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to see what's better, to shut it down this way or to actually just shut it off. Because I'm feeling like just shutting it off did a better job of slowing it down and stopping it.
Yeah. Timmy. You might be muted if you're talking to me.
I was muted. There you go.
There you are. I was beginning to wonder if you forgot the oxygen tank on your personal thing and passed out.
I mean, don't put it past me.
Oh my goodness! Now it's doing a 100 or 900ths of an RPM. This is frustratingly slow to stop.
Mm.
Mage is just over there. Yep. That's why I have 4 of them. Or, sorry, luck.
Well, see, the thing is, like, I'm pretty sure just shutting it off does a better job, because that's how I've been closing out the stream. Is I shut it off, it really quickly goes down to 0 RPM, and then I empty it, and then I just spool it back up the next stream.
Well, like I said, it takes just like a couple seconds from full, or
Okay, if I
from
open it
as
when it's
fast as it.
at 1 RPM, that's good enough. So instead of saying 0 RPM, set it for 1 RPM.
Mine is set to 0 RPM, and it. I've been saying it. Once it is full, it goes into the air state like the electric centrifuge, and it takes almost no time to spin down.
So you're saying my issue is because I didn't fill it up?
Yes, because it's not an air state.
Oh wait, I forgot. I need to put that back in because the whole point is we wanted to test, and it basically did a good test. I'm just not happy with the speed. Alright.
Okay, I'm definitely gonna have to start smelting myself some alloys.
And then I'll have to
Where is that
have.
reagent number?
My memory here.
Oh, so why is it not starting now?
Like that.
Because that's up. Oh, because it's not 0 RPM, that's why.
And I did see that it does like some like a little bit of weird with the RPM. Once like when mine was mostly empty, it would spin up to like 5 RPM and then go back down. And that's like without a logic chip or IC chip even.
Load reagents. If the reagents are that. Oh, that would do it. There we go. Wait a tick. Why did you go full bore? All right, shut you down so we can reset the system.
It is past time.
Yeah, I think I'm just gonna shut the system down and try again next time. Alright, stop the deep miners. We don't need them running. In fact, we can shut that whole system down because nothing needs to be running.
Well, next time I might actually get a breathing atmosphere and grow room going.
Nice.
Nice.
I've got
Alright.
my grow room almost sealed off.
Okay. You have a sleeper yet, or?
I do have a sleeper built. It's just not set up to work yet.
Ah,
I'm close. I'm close.
yeah.